Hey YouTube, I am back with another one. This video is pretty much going to be about, hold your head up and have peace within yourself. Reason why, like a lot of things that I talk about, as I always say, it comes from a deep place that's already kind of inside me. And I even responded to a comment to where somebody was like, this is really good content. I like what you're saying. It's so true. And I responded back to, well, you know what? In a sense, I'm really kind of talking to myself. Because every so often, and even as a creator, you have to re-look over your content to see what you did wrong, what you can do better, how to improve your channel, and things of that nature. So sometimes I touch myself with some of these messages I give because I can look back and be like, yeah, I was right. So I should do it this way, do it that way. So the reason why I say, hold your head up, find peace within yourself, because you can have all the riches, you can have the nice biggest house, you can have the greatest Porsche, the greatest Jaguar, but deep inside it's like you still got that black hole of whatever you're dealing with. And everybody issues that they're dealing with is on so many different levels, so many different events, so many different incidents that nobody never knows what anybody is dealing with. But my thing is, if you can find that inner peace that's like within here, and then you can kind of calm the thoughts down, because a lot of times our thoughts is what really messes us up, because sometimes we can replay events that happen, or we can have to where it's like degrading talk because maybe we wasn't like lifted up from some time ago, or even now you might not be uplifted, but you have to learn to find uplift within yourself to where that's part of your inner peace. So part of having inner peace is to just be in the present, be in the now, realize like what you have good in your life. Don't focus on so much what you have bad. Focus on the good things you have going on, whether it is you have a roof over your head, whether it is you got your health, whether it is your kids is doing good, whether it is your kids are healthy, whether it is you have a job. Might not be the job you want, but you got one. Whether it is you got a car. Might not be the car you want, but at least you're not walking. Some people are walking out there. So we go through so much out here, man. And it's like, everything is pretty much based on stress. It's based on bills. It's based on people hating. It's based on drama. It's based on bad news. It's based on killing. It's based on just so much negativity. It's like, when do you really get the chance to hold your head up and find the inner peace? But that's where that's going to be the test of time, to where that's going to prove where your strength lies, because it really does take a lot of willpower, and it takes a lot of reflecting. It takes a lot of self-evaluation to have that inner peace, to where you can make it through every storm that you're dealing with. And some things you never get over. You just learn to get to accept the acceptance stage of it, and you learn to accept that it happened. You felt the feeling, what it felt like to go through it, and then you just carry it on through the rest of your life, and just carry it. You don't have to hold it to where it's like a hindrance or a holdback, but you know what happened and you let it go and move forward. You don't want to go back, but you want to go forward. This is forward, this is backwards. You want to go this way. So yeah, guys, it's all right. We all go through it. I don't care if you're rich, I don't care if you're famous, I don't care if you're the poorest person on the block. Every bracket status quo person dealing with something on the inside, to where they can act like everything is all peaches and cream, but it can be something they don't even know they dealing with until a trigger makes that trigger come out, and now they all of a sudden going through a deep depression, or they all of a sudden going through a crying stage, or they just going through some type of just down and out, the way they don't know why, because they didn't process it. So instead of walking with your head down, you just, oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh man, I feel like shit today. Like, fuck, like it's worth it. You gonna walk like this. You gonna walk with your head held high. Head gonna be held high. Like, this is high. You gonna hold your head. Hold your head up, boy. Now, matter of fact, not boy, I'm sorry. Hold your head up, man, because we need to turn our boys into men. Hold your head up, woman. Turn our women, our females, our girls into women. That's what we need. We need to uplift each other. Instead of being crabs in the barrel, to where because you see somebody starting to climb the ladder, you see them starting to do good, instead of being crabs in the barrel, pulling each other down, help them up, push them up there. Finish pushing him up to the top, because you never know, the person that got out could be the person that can come back and save that whole barrel of crabs that's about to boil and die. So be careful about pulling somebody down. That can be somebody that can save the whole community. That can be somebody that can save just the whole crowd. That can be somebody that can save the whole family. That person in your family that's trying to do good for themselves, and if they make it out of the generational curse, or they make it out of just the drama that surrounds your whole family, they can be the one that can fix it and bring y'all into bliss and that inner peace. And once you really know that you got inner peace, whatever that was bothering you in the first place, you can see it, you can think about it, and you still feel a sense of peace and happiness. You're not moved by it no more. But if you think about whatever's bothering you, or you see it and somehow it brings tears to your eyes, or it brings fear, or it brings nervousness, or it just brings unease, you haven't dealt with it yet, boo-boo. So in a sense, like I said, I talk to myself in a lot of this stuff too, because there's a lot of stuff that I'm dealing with to try to move forward. And I move forward, and I am forward in my life, but it's just certain things that you deal with, you feel like you can still get past it so that you can be that so much at inner peace with yourself. Not with any of y'all, not with anybody else, but with yourself. Everything starts with you. Forget trying to get self-approval on the outside. Forget trying to get self-approval from Facebook. Forget trying to get self-approval from Instagram. Forget trying to get self-approval from Twitter. Forget trying to get self-approval from YouTube. Get self-approval from you and the one up there, the Lord above. So many people trying to discredit the Lord above that is getting so redundant and ridiculous. You have to give him credit, because without him, I don't see how this world would even exist. But that's another topic in itself. And when you talk about religion, you got so many different debates, but it's always trying about being politically correct. But y'all already know me, I'm keeping it 100 to where I'm not going to politically correct nothing. Everything I do is far from politically correct. I'm doing everything in the sense of I'm being myself. And that's another part of inner peace, is learning how to accept you for who you are. You accept you. You accept you for all your flaws. You accept you for all your demons. You accept you for all your imperfections. And once you come to acceptance with that, it's when you can start the healing process to move on to where you no longer held down in this black hole. You can escape that black hole and come to the light, baby. Come to the light. Come to the light. You see that light? Come to the light. Come to the light, baby. You can do it. Pick your head up. Don't walk like this. Walk like this. You hold your head up and you feel your inner peace by dealing with whatever issues that got you to where you're in that dark place. Come out of that dark place. Like I said, I don't care who you are. You can have all the money in the world. Money don't spell happiness. Materials don't spell happiness. You know what spells happiness? Love. You know what spells happiness? Just having people that genuinely care about you. All of that out of most of everything is really kind of what kind of helps people to get through is having a support system, and then also having to where you feel love. And sometimes obviously it does start with having inner happiness and loving yourself first, but if you know you got somebody that can be your support system when you feeling down to kind of pick you up out of the dark side, that helps a lot. So it ain't even got to be family. It can be a brother from another. Sometimes the best people that can help you to build on a new adventure in your life can be somebody you never even met before. It can. A lot of times it happens like that, a brother from another. So, all right, guys, let's love each other, not judge each other, because I never judge y'all, and I love y'all. That's exactly why I preach love so much, because I know I'm not the only one going through out here. I know this. I know this. And the difference is with me, I'm not afraid to share a piece of myself with y'all in order to touch somebody, help somebody, inspire somebody, motivate somebody, or just maybe you needed to hear this today. Because maybe I need to hear this today because I'm going to watch it again. So I'm going to be talking to myself once again. So let me get in here, finish cooking this dinner for my kids. But yeah, man, pick your head up. It's all right. You're going through this right now, but things don't change. Every day is a new day. Every hour is a new hour. Every minute is a new minute. Be in the presence of now, baby. Now. Not then, not the last second ago, not the last millisecond ago, not the day ago, not last year. Be in 2019 as of right now and go forward. Got to. So, all right, guys, I love y'all. Virtual hugs, my lovely people. Virtual hugs, lovely folks. So, all right, y'all. Deuces.